A very good morning. I hope you're doing well. This is Day Trade Jeffrey with another video for you. Today we're going to talk about how to make money during this bear market. But first, I would like to ask you to subscribe. I'm trying to grow my YouTube channel. It's totally lagging behind with my other social media. So if you want to, please subscribe. It would make me very happy. Also, I would like to note that I have created a community. If you want to join this community on Discord, it's in the link below. We have some great chats, we share our thoughts, doing some analysis, stuff like that. So, everyone is welcome. So without further ado, let's talk about how to make money during this bear market. Now, before we do, quick thought on Bitcoin. Currently, we are residing on support within the pitchfork. Looks like we are about to break it. That being said, this does not necessarily have to mean we are going into another bear market for a year. But we would have to bounce fairly quickly if we want to prevent the yearly bear market. If we go all the way down to 5,000, 5,500, then it's very likely that this bear market will continue until basically for another 5-6 months. So let's hope for the best and let's get down to business. How to make money during this bear market. And I think most of you will expect me to start talking about BitMEX, margin trading, shorting, all that kind of stuff. And I will not, because most people will actually lose money that way. It took me maybe 2 years to become a profitable margin trader. I got wrecked so much during the first 2 years, and it's just not a way to make big profits with crypto. Now then, how do you make big profits? I will tell you. We will go to the Ethereum chart. So let's say about 4 months ago, Bitcoin was sitting at 20,000, and all I could read on Twitter was, holy shit, I wish I actually bought Ethereum when it was $300. Oh shit, I wish I bought when it was $400. Oh shit, I wish I bought when it was $700. Well, now you can, congratulations. So basically what I'm saying here is that this is the time to start working on building your alt portfolio. Speaking from personal experience, I have actually made most of my money during the past 6 years on long-term positions, and it has done me so well that I am currently doing this full-time for about a year now, and I truly enjoy doing so. When I started, I was just studying. All I had to my name was $1,500, from working here and there. I put it all in crypto, and basically, it did me very well. That being said, this shit is the most stressful thing I have ever done in my life. I'm surprised I still have my hair, actually. I thought I would be bald by now from stress, but we're managing. So that being said, this is the time to start building your altcoin portfolio, especially for the long term. I'm not talking about swing trading, I'm not talking about 20% gains. You're gonna have to look for gems, and what I mean by that is Ethereum was once worth $7. I was mining it at $7, and holding it has made me like 90% of my money. Same goes for Neo. Take a look at Neo. During the bear market, Neo was sitting at 17 cents. Today it's $45. Same goes for PIVX. This one really hurts. When PIVX was about 2 cents, I believe. Yeah, it was 2 cents. I'm lying. Let's say 4 cents. 0.4 cents. I remember buying $2,000 worth of PIVX. you know, and it went to 12 cents, and I basically sold everything. I was like, oh shit, I'm the smartest man on earth, I made so much money here. And then it went to $10, which basically means I let millions just sitting on the table. So you know, that's the power of long-term trading, and it's also why I suck, because I sold this shit way too early. That being said, you will probably never sell the top if you're doing long-term trading. You know, if you're doing long-term trading, from my experience, it is almost impossible to find the top on a FOMO run, because, you know, the top might be $8, the top might be $12, the top might be anything. And what I'm getting to here is that you are gonna have to look for small alts, so I'd say sub 25 million, sub 50 million, that you really like. You know, you have to believe in the idea, and you have to basically know who the devs are, which is very important in microcaps, so they don't just run off with the money. You know, you have to do all kinds of shit to make sure your investment's going to be safe. And then what I am doing right now, I am just buying 10 microcaps, putting in couple thousand each, so let's say 5,000 in each, and I'm just gonna wait. And I expect 9 of those microcaps to actually get wrecked, run off with the money, bad coding, whatever. And then one of them, I hope, should go 100x on the next bull run. And I actually got this strategy from, you know, from venture capitalists. What venture capitalists do is they invest money in 10 different companies, you know, so they put in $1 million in each, then they expect 9 of them to get wrecked, to be out of the market, and they expect one of them to go 100x, thus making them back a lot more money than they initially invested. And I am applying the same idea to crypto, and it has been working really well. So, you know, what you have to do is just go on CoinMarketCap, find alts like LuxCoin. I'm just giving this one away. Please don't buy what I'm saying here. You know, don't buy anything any YouTuber says, unless you really like it. Of course, you can always take a look, but your own opinion should value more than my opinion. Your own opinion should be valued more than anyone else's opinion, because it's your money. You know, you are responsible for the gains and for the losses. So make sure to do your due diligence. That being said, for me, LuxCoin is one of those coins that I am currently heavily invested in. I have a lot of hopes, you know, $6 million market cap. Let's say this goes to 500 million, then I will make a big stack. Does this mean your portfolio should only exist out of microcaps? No fucking way, bro. You need to at least incorporate some larger coins to actually keep your portfolio from completely falling apart. You know, what I'd say is 70% big coins, 30% small coins, and those microcaps are probably going to make a lot more money. But then again, you know, it's a gamble, and gambling on Ethereum is far safer in my opinion than gambling on a microcap. So let's say this bear market is going to last for another year, you know. Basically during the last bear market, this part no, let me do that differently. This part is where you would have made the best alt deals, you know. So it doesn't matter if you bought here, 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 or here. As long as you bought in that area, probably you are sitting very warm at the moment. You're doing very well, most likely. And I think the same thing is actually going to happen now. I think this bear market will be shorter, because keep in mind, Mt. Gox got hacked. About 700,000 bitcoins were actually sold off through BTCE and other markets, and this created tremendous pressure, like huge pressure on the market. We don't have that this time, so I think this bear market, if we break support, could last another 200 days before we start the next, before we start the next bull run. And this is the time to start building your alt portfolio, and you will probably not find much other people that will tell you this, period. It's just mostly based on my experience. I'm not saying I'm right. I could be totally wrong and get a lot of people wrecked, that's a possibility, because nobody knows what's going to happen for sure. But based on experience, this is the best time to start your altcoin portfolio. Make a good balance, make a good balance between large coins and small coins. Personally, for me, it's 70% large coins like EOS, and then 30% micro caps, like for example Lux coin. And I'm a strong believer that if you follow this strategy, then maybe not this year, but next year you will be doing very well. And once again, this is just my personal opinion. If you think I'm wrong, please, for the love of God, do what you think is right. It's your money. But I think this is one of the best strategies to follow for me personally. I will not, make this video very long, because I plan on actually updating daily. I will just take a look at Bitcoin on the hourly and tell you guys where I think we are headed right now. Basically, as you can see, we are testing support very hard right now. I'm surprised it's still holding. Actually, I thought we would have broken through by now. That being said, just going to expand the volume to see if there's anything we might see there. So that being said, on the short term, so I mean the hourly, if you're watching this right now, it appears as though we are making a divergence, which is going to be bullish. So I'm not sure if we are going to breach this support. I hope we don't, guys. I hope we don't breach it. I hope we can actually finally retest the logarithmic resistance and create a W pattern, which in itself is bullish. But that remains to be seen. So once again, I would like to thank you very much for watching. I hope I earned a subscription. If I didn't, please tell me what I can do better, what I should improve. Make sure to join my community. Everyone is welcome. The more the merrier. And we are really a crazy bunch in there, seriously. But it's become some sort of a family. We're making money together. We're losing money together sometimes as well. But at least we're in this shit together. So make sure to join up. Check my Twitter if you want to stay up to date with what I'm doing, what I'm currently in, and stuff like that. So once again, thanks for watching, and I hope you have a great day. Goodbye.